God was saying like throw out the net with
Ooh.
next year.
Ooh.
In a lot of, and digitally and in real life, like, yeah, throw out the net was basically what he was saying.
Yeah, that is a risky thing to do, is to not have a safety net to catch you, to step out in faith and believe that God has got you. That is, well, I can say that's where I was. What was it? 2 years ago, 3 years ago? I went to NCMS, and Pastor Scar was talking about same kind of thing, but his language was, "Are you willing to trust God again?" And I went, "I already did. I shouldn't have to do it again." Like, no, thank you, sir. Change the question. I don't want that question. Like you're talking, there was no net. There is no safety net. There is no, if it fails, it fails, and you're going to fail with it, and who knows what the consequences will be. Is there something more specific that you need to step into?
Exactly.
Yeah.
So, yeah, going from that joke of the patience arc, the be still and know that I'm God, wait on the Lord, that has been the motto of 2023, even into 2024 when I took the break and stuff like that. Taking out the net, like, yeah, it's great to have the safety net. It's great, when God's going to be there, and God's going to be there regardless. But if this net is being there for safety, it can't be used to toss out to catch more. And I think for both in real life, with like, there's a net that was potentially drawn about with reach of universities to apply to and stuff like that, to just send out the applications and see what bites. So like, especially during next semester, I'm going to be reaching out to a lot of different, applying to a lot of different universities in different states and stuff. No real certainty behind it, because hey, what if I end up in this state all of a sudden? There's no like action plan to prepare for each of them. But then even with streaming, like, part of rewinding to, when Holy Spirit was really moving, at that 19th birthday, God had also put a calling of heart for musical worship and a gifting of my voice, which I'm not an amazing singer. God, it's a process that you need to work on and stuff. Like, I'm a novice musician, novice singer, all that stuff. And whether it's I've been inconsistent and not faithful to it, whatever, you could say that, or you could like, hey, God had other journeys along the way. But God's like, what ended up happening is I started getting too focused on what other people think about it, rather than it only matters to one person, God.
Yeah.
So being more abandonment, with that reckless abandonment towards music, worship, and just being, that's part of what's bringing back on streams and stuff. This Sunday, I just did a small Christmas concert where my voice definitely didn't survive the full thing, but it was like, hey, is this for entertaining streaming, or is this an offering of worship to God, kind of thing? So, yeah, it's going to be exciting. It's going to be scary, but, as long as I follow where God's leading, it's going to do his thing. There's a lot of things that, even the flight home, finally from Reach, like, I feel like God has revealed so many things that aren't yet in fruition, but I'm scared that I'm filling in those blanks like I did in 2024, 2023.
Yep. I totally.
So that's part of still waiting on it.